The family has to face their worst fear as Darlene's premature baby struggles to survive on the most emotional Roseanne of the year. Then why does Drew really hate Mimi? The answer lies in the classic episode. See one of the very best on a bonus Drew Carey. And Al's finally heading for the altar, and the toolman's the best wedding coordinator he can find. It's the most unusual wedding of the year on an all-new home improvement. After a major snowstorm has completely shut down New York, nothing is moving. That is, nothing but the nudist on the loose. It's Spin City's most hilarious episode tomorrow.
He was a member of an elite military team. He faced the enemy in battle. Now he's facing his greatest challenge. He's going back to school.
It's about being a teacher. That's what I came here for. This is what it's all about.
Montel Williams is Matt Waters. Series premiere next Wednesday.
Tonight on The Late Show, Dave welcomes Mandy Patinkin and Monty Python's Terry Gilliam. Thanks for watching CBS. Now stay tuned for your local news.
Next, a Pointer Sisters family feud ends in violence, a story that's only on 2 News. Police say they've nabbed the man who's thrown the most expensive snowball, the latest on the Giants' mess. How the fat from a man who's lost 400 pounds is being used to help others, plus how much it costs Princess Di to look so divine.
Later on The Tonight Show, it's time for one last goodbye from Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Plus, the music of Brandy. Your local news is next.
Next on the Late Edition, after 9 years, Seinfeld is over. We'll take you live to a whole room full of fans who are sad to see it go. Plus, ATU is hit with an ethics violation for an election campaign commercial, and a brown bear shows up in East Anchorage. The Late Edition's next.
Later on The Tonight Show, it's time for one last goodbye from Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Plus, the music of Brandy. Your local news is next.
In the news, his hand violently separated from his arm. A young man owes his life to friends and a fast-working medical team.
A local ER is put to the test. Are they up to it?
And Cleveland looks to truly become the jewel of the North Coast. Next.
Tonight Show, it's time for one last goodbye from Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Plus, the music of Brandy. Your local news is next. Later on The Tonight Show, it's time for one last goodbye from Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Plus, the music of Brandy. Your local news is next.
The search for answers brings new information tonight about a bank robber in Melrose. A police dog is dead and an officer injured during an amazing shootout.
And breaking news from downtown, where homicide detectives are on the scene of a shooting and water rescue. A live report next on the scene at 10.
3 years ago, he made one mistake, and he was exiled.
You slugged a politician.
Next Sunday, he's got one chance to come back.
What happened to you?
But he's got to bring down an old friend to do it.
You ever hear of loyalty? You investigating cops sound like?
Chris Noth is reunited with the cast of Law & Order.
Whoever he is, he's in my old precinct.
Exiled, a Law & Order movie, next Sunday on NBC.
This week on NBC's Tonight Show, Jay welcomes scheduled guests Robin Williams, Courtney Cox, News Radio's John Lovitz, Martha Stewart, Courtney Thorne-Smith, plus the music of John Mellencamp and Sheryl Crow. Your local news is next.
I'm Mark Sapelsa. Charges of dirty politics 2 days before the election. Also a warning for parents.
And he was exiled. 3 years ago, he made one mistake, and he was exiled.
You slugged a politician.
Sunday, he's got one chance to come back.
What happened to you?
But he's got to bring down an old friend to do it.
You ever hear of loyalty? You investigating cops sound like?
Chris Noth is reunited with the cast of Law & Order.
Whoever he is, he's in my old precinct.
Exiled, a Law & Order movie, Sunday on NBC.
Later on The Tonight Show, Tate takes on News Radio's John Lovitz. Yeah, that's the ticket. Plus the tunes of John Mellencamp and out-of-tune singing dogs. How festive. Your local news is next.
Just ahead, Motown versus Steeltown, 2 cities, 1 controversy, all triggered by tonight's movie The Temptations. Why filming the miniseries caused an uproar, and what one current member of the group is saying tonight in Chicago about the Temptations turf war. We'll take you behind the scenes next.
Later on the Tonight Show, Jay takes very careful aim at Just Shoot Me's obsequious David Spade. And, whoa, who let the Bahama now? Oh, that's Jay. Always with the witty repartee. Your local news is next.
Tomorrow could be the deciding day. Will the Florida Supreme Court make its decision? And will that spell the end of the fight for Al Gore? It's next. And they're at the top of most Christmas lists. Now they're at the top of the recall list. Concern over these very popular scooters. Coming up next, Channel 4.
For 9 unforgettable years, Roseanne has shocked and surprised people on ABC. Now she's got one last shot.
Got milk?
How's she going to top it all?
No idea what's going to happen. It's always so unexpected.
Another wedding would be good. I like weddings.
She's going to pick up and move to Paris and become a runway model.
I think aliens.
I think we're going to find out that she actually is an alien.
You won't believe what she's really got planned. Roseanne, the series finale, Tuesday on ABC.
Glasses, you'll love it! Wow! It's the biggest Third Rock ever, when the aliens dream for the first time. Never before attempted by any comedy on any network. No! Never has a show so big been so funny.
Mary and I are getting married. What you talking about, Willis? I'm scared to get married. We're going home. Love you, miss you, goodbye.
Don't miss the Third Rock Special Effects Spectacular, Sunday on NBC.
I love TV.
We adore our children.
All she wants is to be included. These boys are so cruel to her. She loves them.
We take pride in our children.
The girl's a freak.
We trust our children.
She's just telling more lies.
But when should we question our children?
How do you take the words of a girl like that over a group of boys that we all know and love?
Based on actual events.
All we've got is a rumor spread by one mentally disabled teenager.
Who just might be telling the truth.
I thought he wanted to go out with me.
Our Guys, Outrage in Glen Ridge. ABC Monday, parental discretion advised. Gold Records, a hit TV show, a blockbuster movie. What could be cooler? Starring with Diana Ross in an ABC premiere movie event.
I trusted you and you lied to me.
About discovering who you really are.
It's been very painful for me, too. Painful? You don't have any idea.
Diana Ross, Brandy, double platinum, ABC Sunday, May 16th.
Next week on an all-new Simpsons, Helen Hunt guest stars.
It's been 4 years since my last date with a woman. I don't know, Homer. Women can smell panic.
Relax. All I smell is garlic and fish.
A beautiful girl like you and a gargoyle like me.
I didn't say no exactly.
Hot damn! All right, don't eat nothing for the next 3 days, because I'm taking you out for a steak the size of a toilet seat.
You've taken quite a shine to Mo. Do you mind if I ask why?
Next Sunday on The X-Files.
You go back and you tell them it's all going to hell.
Help me!
We're right back here on Skyland Mountain.
And you think it's related to your abduction from the same place?
You can't deny the connection.
Something is going on. You have to do something about it.
What the hell is going on?
Group abduction.
Years away from that. Unless it's already begun.
You're feeling it too, aren't you? That's why you were chosen.
The X-Files. An all-new episode next Sunday at 9, 8 Central on Fox. Turn to.
Your husband abuses you. I'm not okay! I'm trying to help you.
When there's no one else.
Call 911. I have a suicide.
To turn to.
I need some help over here.
Meet the new breed of heroes.
You want to help her? You want to make a real difference? Keep your focus.
Of Crisis Center.
Push.
Kelly Martin stars in Crisis Center, premiering this Friday on NBC.
Show me the guests. Jonathan Lipnicki and Gabriel Byrne join Jay tonight. Your local news is next.
Straight ahead on News Center 6 at 11. Police in New Hampshire arrest a man they believe is involved in hundreds of cases of child pornography. And the anti-war protesters who vandalized a ship at BIW are right where they want to be tonight, in jail. News Center is next.
You turn to.
Your husband abuses you. I'm not okay! I'm trying to help you.
When there's no one else.
Call 911.
Jail. News Center is next.
You're watching
Philadelphia's NBC 10.
Serving Pennsylvania,
New Jersey,
and Delaware.
Now live. This is News 10.
At 11.